The City of Phoenix Aviation Department has filed legal action against Tempe. Quote, the planned Tempe residential developments failed to protect Sky Harbor and the community. Craig, I'm going to give it all. The floor is yours.
Haven't we covered all this already? Is it literally in the IGA on the City of Phoenix's website what's allowed? Isn't exactly what the Coyotes are building allowed under the IGA? Oh, yes, it is. It is. We have covered all of this before. What is this about? Why now? Why the timing with the vote coming really soon? Interesting timing. What's at play here? Oh, I think the airport wants to expand. I think they want assurances that they can expand the runway. I don't want to talk about this, guys. I'm so tired of this stuff. I don't think this suit has any merit whatsoever. Neither does the city of Tempe. I don't think they're going to comment on it. I don't think anybody thinks this suit has any merit. It's just another bullshit hurdle that the Coyotes have to cross before they get this arena built. I'm tired of dealing with this stuff. I think most of the information is already out there. You can read it for yourself. You can read what the IGA says. There's no sense in us rehashing it. I don't know what this does to the timeline. It doesn't change the vote, obviously. The vote is still going to happen on May 16th. Could this potentially delay financing, other things? Maybe. We'll see how it plays out. I don't know. Hopefully this thing just gets tossed out quickly because I don't think it has any merits. It's just, for Coyote fans, I feel you. I was up till 1 in the morning. Believe it or not, there are a lot of people that are still up at 1 in the morning and willing to talk. Just
not
doing
PD.
More work on this. Am I going to write a story on it? Not right now. Not really. It was nice to finally hear back from the Tempe First folks on some things. I appreciate the responses. I'm not sure I got complete responses on some of those things, but it was nice to actually have communication because I've been reaching out for a while. But as far as the story, I don't know. We all know the details of this already. It's just frustrating. The vote is less than 2 months away now, and suddenly this surfaces.
Yeah, for me, it's a couple things. Timing is a big deal here.
Yeah.
This is about timing. We've heard as this has gone through the process, everything's fine. We've been through the airport argument. Everybody's talked about the city council. We've been through everything. We were fine, but now we're not fine because the vote's in a month, and we're trying to delay this to make this a more difficult process. That's unfortunate. To your point, I think the law and the documents are what they are, and I don't think this is the problem. I don't think the Coyotes see this as a problem. I don't think Tempe sees it as a problem. The one thing I want to say about it before we move on is Coyotes fans, this team's not moving to Houston. They're not moving to Quebec. They're not moving with or without the lawsuit, with or without this vote. This team's not going anywhere. This is plan A of B, C, and D. And A is they're all in on A. I don't want to think that they're wavering from Tempe. They want the building here. They want this to happen. But this team's not leaving. I just want to get that narrative out of the way first.
My gut tells me that we won't go to plan B.
Yeah, same here. I don't think this is going to – I think this is just a delay thing where we might get a delay. I mean, you know what? Honestly, we might not. It might not have enough merit to even be heard.
We'll see.
It's just frustrating for me because this issue was literally resolved. And it felt like last night this all comes out and you're just like, really? Like, that was my gut reaction was, really? Like, we're doing this again?
I don't have any proof, but I think the city of Phoenix wants out of the IGA, and I think that's what's at the heart of this. I think they want out of the IGA, and good luck with that. Sorry, you don't get that. Maybe you can negotiate something else, but the IGA is there. It's a legally binding document.
Yeah.
So, and it says what it says. It restricts you in the ways it restricts you, and it restricts the Coyotes in the way it restricts them. And they've played within those parameters. In fact, they've made a lot of concessions. It is what it is now.
Craig, the Coyotes are following the IGA on this.
Yes.
Right? They're within the parameters of the legal document of what they're allowed to do.
All of which was hashed out in council chambers, by the way. We heard all that.
Done.
So
they followed the law. They followed the letter of the IGA. They followed the guidelines that are written down by law between Phoenix and Tempe in their IGA.
Yep.
Okay, I don't understand what the problem is then. I don't get it. We don't like you. You don't like us. We can build, but you can't. Na. Is that how it is?
I mean, that's Tempe's reaction. You've seen some of the officials. Randy Keating was on Twitter saying that we're just basically being bullied by the bigger city again. That's been happening for years. And he's right. I mean, we all know the story of the Cardinal Stadium. It was the same thing. It was the same supposed issue, and they drove the Cardinals west. Well, I don't. Tempe's grown up a lot since then, and I don't think they're going to put up with it anymore.